Friday, February 22nd. Today is a serious fitness day. Not a barbell in sight, but a whole mess of fitness. This is a classic CrossFit named workout. It's Tabata this. And the Tabata protocol is 20 seconds of work and then 10 seconds of rest. You do that 8 times. So it's a 4-minute block. And then you rest and you move on to the next movement. So you're going to do a Tabata row, rest a minute, Tabata squat, rest a minute, Tabata pull-up, rest a minute, Tabata push-up, rest a minute, and then Tabata sit-up and rest a minute. So every time that I said Tabata, whatever it happened to be, like Tabata row, the first one, you're going to row for 20 seconds, accumulating as many calories as you can, rest 10 seconds. Then you don't move on to the squat. You're doing the one movement over and over again until you've done it for 8 intervals for 4 minutes. So 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. You do that, just for the row, rest 1 minute, then play that game on the squat, so on and so forth. Sorry. If you watch the other videos, you've heard me say that my children are sick, which means I have a cold as well. The Tabata interval is 20 seconds of work, followed by 10 seconds of rest for 8 intervals. The Tabata score is the least number of repetitions performed in any of the 8 intervals. The unit for the row is calories. So what that means is you do your Tabata push-ups, okay? 20 seconds, as many push-ups as you can. You rest 10 seconds. You do that 8 times. You're out of the gates hot in the first 20 seconds, right? You get 15 push-ups. You're just stoked. Next time you hold 15 push-ups again, and the third time it drops to 12, and you get tired and it drops to 10, and by the time you do your last one, you got 4 push-ups. You don't add up all the numbers of the push-ups. You take your lowest number of repetitions for that Tabata interval. So your score for Tabata push-ups would be 4. You don't take the highest, you take the lowest. And same deal with the squats, the row, whatever it happens to be. Then you take the lowest number from your row, squat, pull-up, push-up, and sit-up. You add those together, and that's your Tabata score. So with that in mind, the Super Fitness Robot score for this would be a Tabata score of 50 or higher for men and 46 or higher for women. And I got those numbers from data on Beyond the Whiteboard. And the more likely score, I'm thinking, a Tabata score of 40 or higher for men, 38 or higher for women. And today we have demonstration videos of rowing, air squats, butterfly pull-ups, push-ups, and the ab mat sit-ups. So enjoy those, get some points of performance. Scaled option for today is going to be half a Tabata this. So instead of doing 8 intervals of the 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, you're going to do 4 intervals of the 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. All the same movements, still with a 1-minute rest in between. You still take your lowest score from each and add it up, but you're going to do half of the work. Limited equipment option. You don't have a rower. Sorry, limited equipment option. We assume that you have just a pull-up bar, set of dumbbells, a jump rope, and a set of low rings or TRX bands hanging from that pull-up bar. So no rower, what are you going to do? Enter the burpee. You're welcome. So where it would have been row, limited equipment option, you start off with Tabata burpee. And it's the same deal. Work intervals are the same, and it's scored the same. Enjoy. You're welcome. I know. You can stop thanking me. You're welcome. Accessory work, optional as always. Let's build that engine. 2 minutes, max calories on the bike. That's any bike you want. 2 minutes max calories on the bike, 2 minutes of rest, then 1 minute max calories on the bike. If you don't have a bike, you might have a rower, because you just rode, but I didn't want to row again, which is why I put the bike in there. And then I put, if no bike, then sprint 400 meters, rest 2 minutes, and then sprint 200 meters. And that will be your accessory work for the day. And if you haven't done a Tabata this, do not underestimate how challenging it will get very quickly, especially those push-ups. Do good, honest, body rigid, full lockout chest touches the ground push-ups, and they will be potentially the most challenging movement out of all the movements.